land of Bazool, there were two types of people that were known by all: warriors and kings. Every king was a warrior, and every warrior wanted to be king. But among all the names that echoed throughout the land, not many were known like Manius. He was a fierce warrior who traveled the lands, challenging the strongest opponents in every village, city, and town, always emerging victorious. The more battles he won, the larger his legend grew, and so too his ego and ambition. Before long, he had set his sights on becoming king. Battle with kings was common in Bazool. It was how every other king ascended the throne. But to beat the king, you would need an army, something which even the resourceful Manius lacked. Given a few years, he could have amassed a skilled group of followers capable of challenging the throne. But Manius was impatient. He met with a lady known for having mysterious powers and granting wishes, and requested an army large enough to take the throne. The mysterious lady accepted, but in return, she wanted the hand he used to wield his sword, and would come to collect after he had become king. A large price, but Manius accepted. With his new army, he stormed the capital with ease, setting up a showdown between him and the king. It was an intense battle, and as Manius landed the final blow, a stray slash of the king's blade ripped through his left wrist, cutting his hand clean off. After the battle, the remnants of his army and the ordinary people gathered to crown him King Manius I. He ruled for a time, until one day, the mysterious lady showed up to collect what he had promised. Now with only one hand, there was no way he could give up the other and still be seen as the king. He denied ever making any promises and ordered for the lady to be locked away in the deepest, darkest dungeon for making false claims. But before she was dragged away, she placed a curse on Manius. The foolish man who spreads deceit will find his rule incomplete. What he gained on his feet will all be lost on his seat. Manius spent weeks without sleeping, pacing all around his throne room, until finally he called a meeting with some wise members of his council. When they arrived, they occupied various corners of the room, waiting for him to take his seat. But when he eventually sat, his body went still, his eyes rolled back, and his head hung. That day, Manius I became the only king to lose his kingdom without ever tasting defeat.